Hi, welcome to B3 Comics. I'm Matt.
And I'm Nate. I'll be filling in for Kurt this week. And today we're looking at Teen Titans issue 15.
The issue is written by Scott Lobdell, with art by Brett Booth. We start with Tim Drake, the Red Robin, waking up to a deck of cards being dropped on him. He finds that he has been taken captive by the Joker. The Joker continues his same spiel about how the members of the Bat family are weighing Batman down, holding him back from being his best. He informs Red Robin that before he dies, he will have to suffer as he helplessly watches the Teen Titans die. Meanwhile, the rest of the Teen Titans have come to Gotham believing they can aid the Red Robin. After a little guidance from Batgirl, the Titans split up and search the city. However, this was all part of the Joker's plan. Running around at super speed, Kid Flash is actually unknowingly spreading Joker's toxin. By the time he and Solstice realize what they're actually doing, it is too late. The issue ends with Starfire and Arsenal jumping in to assist him. This can only mean that another Robin, Jason Todd, aka the Red Hood, is right behind them. Should these two unrestrained teams really be running around Gotham?
They're definitely a risk running around. I mean, a bunch of teenagers and Starfire, who's like emotionally disturbed, kind of unavailable, but highly destructive. I don't think they should be running around Gotham. It's a pretty dangerous place. I mean, these kids need a chaperone.
So they're really going to make more of a mess than... they're just another liability for Batman.
Yeah, but I definitely think it's good that Arsenal and Starfire showed up when they did, because while they're not really that great to have around,
They're better.
Yeah, they're better. They have some more experience than these little kids.
Yeah. So, in this issue we saw, Tim Drake's been captured by the Joker. What do you think of the Joker getting him?
Well, I mean, so far he's gotten to everyone, so I'm not surprised he got to Tim Drake. But I think it was very interesting to see how they were talking back and forth. Joker's just kind of pulling him apart, and every time he does, Tim Drake's thinking one thing, and Joker's like, no, I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Like, it just shows Joker's just one step ahead of this guy who's always one step ahead.
Yeah, it was embarrassing for Tim Drake. I've actually felt a little bad for the guy.
Yeah. It shows, I guess, the gap, though, between a Robin and Batman.
Yeah. When I read this issue, I kind of compared, the Joker's plan is he wants to rid Batman of all these liabilities to him. Mm. And I almost try to compare that a little to, Tim Drake. The whole kind of theme of Teen Titans has been Tim Drake is kind of starting his own family, which are the Teen Titans. Are they... And in this issue, they seem to be sort of more of a liability to him as well.
Yeah, Joker points that out. He's just saying, you broke off on your own because you didn't want to have the same flaws that Batman had. But here you are, just surrounding yourself with people who...
weigh you down.
Yeah, they're not as well equipped. They're not prepared for, nowhere near anything as dangerous as the Joker.
Yeah.
So...
Although he said they weren't ready for the Joker. At least he could acknowledge that.
Yeah, definitely. But it's just pointing out the fact that he's falling into the same patterns Batman is, and they really are just a liability.
Yeah. Another thing I really liked about Joker's, plan with the Teen Titans specifically, he was basically just using the Teen Titans against themselves. Like, he basically just got Bart to pick up all his gas and spread it around the city at a super speed.
Yeah, I mean, it really just shows the inexperience they have.
Yeah.
I mean, Kid Flash, his name before was Impulse. I mean, which is very a good name, I think, because it just describes him, he just runs off, and he's not really thinking about what he's doing. And
I think it's kind of funny that, in this Death of the Family where the Joker's return and, Gotham's under siege, of all the people Batman wants to show up, I don't think Teen Titans are high on his list, I think, I'd call the Justice League before.
Yeah, I'm sure Batman was just thinking, oh man, a bunch of kids walking to Gotham, this is not the time, this is not the place.
So Joker told Tim that he thinks he started the Teen Titans to get away from the same types of tendencies as Batman, not trusting anyone. But Joker is quick to point out Red Robin won't even tell him his real name. Do you think Red Robin should be sharing those kinds of details, or?
I mean, him divulging his secret identity would go a long way in trust and teamwork in the group. But at the same time, if he reveals his name, he's also, giving up a lot of information that could reveal the identities of all the rest of the Bat family.
Yeah.
So there has to be a certain amount of trust, but it goes both ways. I mean, he needs to be able to trust that these guys aren't going to screw over Batman.
Yeah, won't turn evil. Superboy could just turn evil at any time.
Yeah, I mean...
I do think it's kind of funny though. It's like he obviously has this huge crush on Wonder Girl the entire time, but he won't tell her her name, and he's like, heartbroken when Superboy and Wonder Girl seem to get a little closer. So it's kind of like,
Yeah, well, I mean, you're following in Batman's footsteps. I mean, that's kind of his whole life.
yeah.
Like, any woman comes into his life, it's just like, I like you, but not gonna tell you my name.
And so you have a clone baby with me, right?
Yeah. So what grade would you give this issue?
I'd give Teen Titans number 15 3.5 out of 5. It really tied in well with the rest of Death of the Family, and it's kind of cool to see, Red Robin's part in all that. And I can't wait to see Red Hood and the Outlaws in the next one. So,
I'll also give it a 3.5. I really like that it was Tim Drake centric. It just really showed his whole thought process and really kind of gave a little more insight into his character too.
thanks for watching this review by B3 Comics. Before we go, we have a question for you guys.
Do you think Tim Drake should tell the rest of the Teen Titans his name?
Leave your answer below in the comments, and please subscribe.
Bye.